And we are live. You know, you guys, I'm going to invest in a mobile ring light because, I got to hit my nature walks up and it's getting dark early. So, I could do the office setup, but I'm not going to. Get a ring light so I can keep doing my walks. Shout out to my new and old subscribers and my TikTok family. No further ado, let's get right into this. Listen, ladies, the body stick to your soul. Okay? The body stick to your soul. And I don't know what the agenda is, but listen, I gotta tell you something. I don't know if y'all are thinking this through, okay? Liberation should not mean just going out there and giving your body to whoever, right? There are women right now who are living out their nightmare from those Freaknik videos. So, ladies, I gotta tell you, you know what I'm saying? What are you thinking about running around, giving your bodies away, acting like somebody was holding you captive or whatever? And no, I'm telling you what goes on here. What goes on here is that either the guy didn't know or somewhat knew and didn't pay attention and try to make a hoe into a housewife. Let's be real. Let's be real. So you got those tendencies because not all females are like that. Because there's ladies out there, and ladies are not out there trying to just give their body to whoever based off of whatever societal, campaign is being pushed for whatever reason, using that as their excuse to go out there and just lay up with random people. You get to a certain age, and I would say towards your late 20s, definitely in your 30s, where you should be rethinking life if you're out there, collecting bodies. It doesn't do you any good to collect bodies unless you work in a graveyard. I don't understand. So what are y'all looking for? Different flavors of the same thing? You're trying to get that alpha, that you had when you were younger, that, broke your back and turned you out, and you're trying to get a little piece of him and different guys. I mean, what do you think is gonna, listen, there's a big difference between the way that your guys is, is compared to the ladies out here that's not getting around. It's a big difference. And I know y'all like to act like there's not. There's a big difference. And I don't know what y'all are doing out here in these streets, man. Collecting these bodies thinking there's going to be no repercussion or nothing. But there will be. We're not going to take these. Listen, we're going to be able to tell that you got a bunch of bodies by the way that you move. Straight up. And the way that you talk. Now that I'm out in these streets and I see ladies that actually want to talk to me, and I meet them in the right places, like I said, Lowe's and Walmart. There's a Target out here. I got to drive all the way to the other side of Asheville. Confirmation on that loud ass thing. In the Targets, and meet somebody out that way, or catch a lady working, at a fast food place or something like that. I'm doing my due diligence out here. I'm doing what I gotta do to catch me one. I'm not exactly sure what or if it's possible to find one online. So I've kind of, I take that as it comes. I really don't think so. If you guys are on online dating websites, I haven't done that at all since I've been single. So I don't know what to tell you. I wouldn't do it. And, honestly, social media is the online dating apps, and I wouldn't even do that. You know what I'm saying? I think that meeting someone in person is probably going to be the way to go. Women kind of like build their own kind of personas online and kind of like lean into their character sometimes too much. So it's too much going on. There's too many masks being worn. And the writing's on the wall. So, women are cheating left and right, and the analytical information is out showing how much women cheat, it's at an alarming rate. You gotta look these numbers up, guys. I'll do a video and put the stats up one day, but, they're cheating at an alarming rate. It's disgusting. And so they got us in situations where we're sharing them with other men, which no man wants to do that. So they're putting us in these really compromising positions just so they can feel good because they have all these childhood issues that they've never sat down and gotten therapy for or tried to heal. And I mean, it's the cheating. Looking up the cheating numbers alone is reason enough not to date. Looking up the cheating numbers alone, you know what I'm saying? You gotta look up anything else, just the women cheating right now. It's like they will cheat for a piece of bread. You know, they'll cheat if the wind shifts. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's they don't even. It's like they're cheating. They're not even vetting dudes. It's just like whichever one's around the corner. I'm just gonna. You know, it's crazy out here, man. It's crazy. And then you start asking yourself, well, you know, when is enough bodies enough? You know what I'm saying? And they, you know, now that they know that I'm online, they'll look me up and, you know what I'm saying? It's always like 3 or 4. 3 or 4 my ass. Get out of here. 3 or 4, stop it. Stop the madness. Stop it, I say. Ain't no way. 3 or 4? Don't lie to me like that. You know what I'm saying? That's their favorite thing to go to. It's just like, you know, 3 or 4, you know what I mean? No. You mean like this week? I'm talking about total, lady. You know, like they don't think that, you know what I'm saying, taking all these different men's seed doesn't cause them to move kind of different. Acting like they have so many options. I don't think that women are aware that they act like they have a bunch of options. And what is the end goal here, though? Like, you guys keep messing over with good guys. And, you know, even the kind of guys that you want, you know what I'm saying, just so you can, I don't know, make your girls feel like you're liberated and you can do whatever you want to do. It just doesn't make any sense to me, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? It don't really seem like somebody that's really trying to do what's needed to be done for any long-term type of development. I really think that you're just, I don't know, man. You're just getting in relationships and winging it. And then whenever your girls make you feel like you're in some kind of enslaved situation, you know, you want to get liberated by having sex with some random dude, having some random slongs in you. Like, what is that about, man? Like, even as a guy who, you know, values himself, and I can see the writing on the wall, so most women should be tapped in, but a lot of y'all aren't, especially you drinkers, you know what I'm saying, you alcoholics, man. Y'all aren't tapped in at all, you know what I'm saying? And that's, hey, listen, guys, listen, if she drinks a lot, man, I mean, you know, everybody should know this, but if you don't know, if she drinks a lot, man, don't bother with her, because every time that she wants to escape reality, she's going to run to that bottle and then open up to friends and family members that she really shouldn't be opening up to, because she doesn't look around to see, you know what I'm saying, where she's sitting at with like a divorcee and a chick that's never had a man long enough to even, you know what I'm saying, call it a serious relationship. She'll just sit there and get drunk, listen to these people, and, you know, it's a sad situation, man. That's why I keep telling you guys, just stay single. I mean, stay single, stay celibate. Take that energy that you would give that scallywag and put it into something, you know, worth building, that you can, you know, pass down generational wealth to your kids' kids. Like, why would you not do that? Because at any level that you get to as you build your wealth, there will be women there. And I can guarantee you, as you build your wealth and as you go up the ranks, those women are going to be the kind of women, as you go up, that have things to lose, and they're not going to waste their time running around and cheating with just anybody or messing around with just anybody. So, you know, if you want to improve your situation, best thing to do is just get your money right and then get super picky with who you date. Now, it's going to cause you to have a lot of women with a lot of attitude, but nah, man, you know, who cares? Let them get an attitude, let them feel how they want to feel. It is what it is. If they were leveled up enough, then you wouldn't be leaving. You know, they're not the level that they need to be at. And they're giving their bodies away too easily. The baby daddies have access to them, you know, and their ex-boyfriends and whoever they want to get to piss you off or whatever, you know what I'm saying, just to do it, you know, and they act like it doesn't matter, and then they'll get online and try to brainwash you and tell you, oh, it's all the same, and you'll never be able to know if, yeah, you can't tell. You can definitely tell if a lady's taking a bunch of bodies physically and mentally, because again, you will move like the men that you were sleeping with. That dude's imprinted on you, so you're going to be moving in a way like a man moves, and any real man's going to be able to see a woman moving masculinely and be like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm not going to have nothing to do with that. You know, like right now, guys are able to put our foot down. And if you haven't noticed, ladies, the tides are shifting. Okay, so getting online and just whining about dudes, it's not going to work anymore. The tides are shifting. You're gonna have to pretty much either fake it or become the kind of woman that we want. Because I'm telling you, telling us that you have 3 or 4 bodies is not going to work anymore. You're gonna have to double or triple that for us to even think that it's somewhat believable. Like, stop telling, my ex told me that, like, and I believe that crap. But I met her when she was 22. But still, you know what I'm saying? Again, that's going to be their default to go to, because they're not going to say anything more than that. They know anything over 5, they say that they have a bond with the guys that they were with. So they're going to say something like 4, 3, no, and no. Okay? Just be realistic. Say the 75 or 25 or 36 or whatever it is, right? If it's over 100, you might want to lie about your numbers. Now, what's that going to do for you? It's going to, show us that you're an honest woman. You know what I'm saying? Now, are we going to probably date you long term and look to marry you? Probably not. Probably not. I'm not over here trying to take somebody's, not even leftovers, You're a receptacle. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be over here using a used receptacle. I'm good. You know what I mean? That's like taking back an ex. What do you do that for? Hell, you know what I'm saying? You already got it. I mean, what do you need to go back and revisit after she's done, been a receptacle to some other people's? Nah, man, you don't do stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? You're better than that. So these women out here with all these bodies, man, I was thinking about it before I went live. I had a whole different idea for a video, but I was like, man, what is the end goal here? I mean, you're collecting all these bodies. Are you thinking about building a family later? Or are you so in your feelings, all you're thinking about is, I'm mad at him or them, and I'm gonna get back at them by choking on some dude's slong. I mean, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think y'all be thinking rationally. So you go back to your friends about adding a new body to your list. What? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't, man. And there's no way. And then for y'all to be trying to tell us, oh, well, the body count shouldn't matter. Any woman that says that, you automatically know that woman has said it. I don't even care if she's super fine and she's coming off a certain way. Just automatically man, she's got a bunch of bodies. Because, you're being sensitive about it, and it shouldn't matter if you don't have that many bodies, but you do. And you want us to be okay with the bodies when you've been imprinted on too many times. You're going to move like a man the minute you don't get what you want to get. You're going to get real messy, and, you're going to feel like you have a roster. And you're not going to never add me to a roster. I am not to be played with like that. I don't even know what y'all think this is. I don't need, listen, and another reason I'm going celibate, I'm showing you women, look, I'm focused on being the best version of myself and taking care of my son and getting to my bag. So as I get to my bag and you start seeing the wealth even more, you can tell through the way that I'm moving, I'm still not going to focus on y'all. I'm showing you, I'm going to focus on what's important, and y'all are not important. Because no matter what level I reach to, there's going to always be women at that level available. So if you feel some type of way, you're not leveled up enough to handle a guy like me. You've gotten too many bodies to be able to pull a guy off the shelf like me. You know what I'm saying? You need like mid-shelf or bottom shelf. You know what I'm saying? I'm top shelf. You know what I mean? Kettle One type stuff. A little rough around the edges. So I'm not even, I'm not even trying to be funny or nothing like that, but you know, getting triggered by me means that you just really aren't leveled up enough. Because I mean, listen, I get it. I get it. You know, you some type of way feel like, you know, well, everybody makes mistakes, and yeah, but did you have to throw your legs up in the air every time you felt like you know what I'm saying? Like, it don't take much for a woman, you know what I mean? Like, especially cheating women, but it don't take much for a woman to get any. She can get even women that are overweight, even women that are not the standard of beauty, completely not the standard of beauty. There's a guy that's gonna be like, yeah, but she kind of got body, so I work with it. You know, like, it ain't hard. So for y'all to be collecting, it's not, what flex is it? Like, what's the flex? What's the flex? The flex, I would, you know, if you're a woman should, you know, I'm not gonna tell y'all what y'all, but I mean, the way we think as men, a real flex to be able to solidly say, you know, you can count on one hand how many guys you've been with. Really, it should be like a couple fingers, you know, because that's a flex that you found other things to do in your life to occupy your time other than throw your legs up, because you can get it from any guy. Especially if you're an attractive woman, you can get it from any guy. What is the flex? I just don't, listen, man. You know, the bill's gonna come due, and there's gonna be a reckoning for this. And some of these guys out here that's collected a bunch of bodies or whatever, there's gonna be a reckoning for them too, right? In a certain kind of way. But as long as they get their value up, let's be real, women are never gonna stop dating those alpha type of guys. As long as they have their money up, and you know, they're looking the standard of whatever is attractive at the time, get some tattoos, women are gonna always find them attractive. If they're, you know, top tier, you know, high value type of guy, they're gonna be able to get women, even if they've been with a bunch of women. But you women that are collecting bodies, unless you want to go with another woman and get crunch and munch action on, I'm not, I don't care what position of life you got yourself in. You know, if you tell me that you had a hot girl summer, hot girl year, or I go through your social media and all I see are these different trips, you know what I'm saying, to wherever y'all be going, to Jamaica, whatever, you know, I'm gonna be like, well, you need to go get checked to see if you have like an STD you can't get rid of. And also, I don't see you as being anything, because, you know, y'all do a lot of weirdo stuff, man. You know, because I found out that women are way more horny than men. So knowing that information alone, it's like, well, I need to be making sure that I'm, you know, keeping a good, you know, grasp of my goods over here, man. Not just letting just any pretty face get a hold to me. Then there's twice as many of y'all, and then y'all, the way y'all cheat's like 3 times as much. You know what I'm saying? And then with the mental manipulation, it's just like, if a guy is not careful, man, if he's not careful, and even, we're not gonna get into that, man, because like I said, we're talking about females and we're talking about women here, okay? All that I'm saying is this. The way things are right now, gentlemen, unless you're wanting, can I just be real for a second? You know, the video's almost over with, and I don't want to get it flagged, but I have to say this. Gentlemen, are you really okay with taking these women that have had a Pookie or a Ray Ray, Brady or Brad, redecorate their organs, give them a facial, and probably been inside of every hole of their body, maybe even ATM? What are you doing? Why are we taking these receptacles? What are we doing? Why are we okay with it because she's pretty, or her skin looks, man, those guts are ruined. What are we doing here? This woman is taking a guy. So this guy could be doing whatever with his hygiene, whatever with himself. And they're always most of the time taking a raw, man. I'm telling you, they don't be asking no dudes be wearing no condoms, bruh. They don't be, come on, man. They're taking dudes raw, man. So they're a receptacle for these guys. Why are we allowing them to be like, oh yeah, you know, I had a moment, and you had a moment, well, then you need to keep it trucking. Don't let it be a moment, you know what I'm saying? Let it be a lifestyle or whatever. I ain't got nothing for you over here. You know what I'm saying? We need to put our foot down on this stuff, man, and stop letting these women run around here sleeping with a bunch of people instead of healing. And then, you know, we're taking these receptacles, and then the minute, you know, you say something to her that she didn't want to hear, she's just going to ghost you and then hit up one of these side guys that you got going on, or a main guy, because you could be a side guy or a sneaky link. You know what I'm saying? And we know that they're not completely doing what they're supposed to be doing, because you can feel the difference. So, you know, man, we got to take some, you know, accountability too. We can feel, man, get you one that don't get around. A lot of y'all don't really get a hold to none that don't get around, because y'all getting everybody's leftovers because she still got a pretty face. But, you know, hold yourself out and get you one that doesn't get around. It feels completely different than a woman that gets around. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, not only will she charge you up, man, but man, it feel different, man. I ain't gonna sit here. I can't, you know, I ain't got a Patreon going on right now. You know, I'm not on Patreon, I mean, but it's different. It's not the same whatsoever. So we're gonna stop playing around with that, period. You know what I mean? So go ahead and get you one of those. You know what I'm saying? And do what you gotta do, man. You know what I mean? Do what you gotta do. But we gotta stop taking these chicks, man, that sit around and give themselves out to a lot of people and then feel like, because we can't feel nothing different. It doesn't matter what you think. We're telling you, you know, look, I want to run this up too long. Okay? But listen, y'all, I appreciate y'all. Appreciate you watching the video. Peace, love, and light. Y'all hit the like button. Remember to share the live. We're closing in on 1,000 subscribers. Shout out to all the narc bullies out there. There's about 9% females that show up. So shout out to the 9% of the females that show up. Not females, but ladies. Because there ain't no females that show up over here. They get triggered automatically. No. I do have some females, because my friend's girl be watching my content, hate watching it, talking crazy to me. Like, oh, you hate women. I love women and ladies. But females, man, they be doing too much, man. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got to say something. You know, I'm not going to let y'all just run around here doing whatever, talking any kind of way. That ain't me. Anyway, y'all, appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Have a great night. Stay blessed. I'm getting on TikTok, and I'm going to work out. Join me over there. Later.